What are the 3 best e-commerce SMMA outreach methods? You know, there's a lot of talk about all these different methods that work amazingly well for e-commerce, and granted, probably majority of them do work really well. There's 3 that consistently beat everything, and also they work for everybody, right? Some methods only work for certain type of people. However, in this video, I'm gonna go through the 3 best that literally work for everybody. And if you're in the e-com niche for your SMMA, which you should be, you must leverage one of these 3 outreach methods, or if not all 3. And there's no way you won't be able to grow your agency drastically by leveraging these 3 methods. So guys, as always, just before we jump into the video, make sure you go ahead, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Massively helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, let's dive straight into it. So first things first, okay? Majority of you guys already know this one, but I wanna get this one out of the way. Cold email outreach. Okay, what this consists of is simple messaging in the email. Okay, you know, sometimes people add in all this different stuff, but no. Cold email outreach simply consists of you writing, you know, just structuring an email, a plain text email, structure it in a way that evokes emotion out of the receiver, okay, evokes emotion out of the receiver in order for them to go ahead and schedule in a meeting. However, what I'm starting to notice more and more is that your email outreach must be more personalized if you haven't got just a killer email script, right? If your email scripts aren't the best, then there's literally no point in you doing email outreach, okay? There's literally no point in you doing email outreach unless your either email scripts are just some of the best in the industry, or conversely, if you do want to do email outreach, then you must make it personalized. Because it's, you know, it's becoming more and more evident for me that, you know, having a wide range of students in the Quantum Agency program, before they get into the program, they're massively struggling with emails because their email scripts just aren't that powerful. They don't evoke emotion as much as they should. So then they come into the program and they start to leverage the scripts that are in the program, and they get just ridiculous results. The scripts in the program literally convert better than some people's Loom videos do. And that's a statement and a half, okay? So you know, if your scripts aren't that great, then you must go down the personalized route. Because as I say, you know, a super basic script just doesn't cut it anymore. So if you're leveraging simple scripts, don't write off email as a whole. Either change up what you're doing and start to go down more of the personalized route, because that is what's going to, you know, for me, and I'm sure for yourself, if somebody sends you an email that's directed straight at you, you're gonna be naturally more open to it. You're gonna naturally read it more so than you would a super basic generic email script. So as I say, first things first, this is the first outreach method. Triple down on email outreach, and if you don't have a powerful email script, then don't use scripts. Go down the personalized email route. Now, if you're in the Quantum Agency program, leverage the scripts I give you in that program, because trust me guys, they literally convert better than some Loom videos do. Now, just as a complete side note, remember to always only ever reach out to the direct owner, because anybody else in the organization, in the Ecomm brand, just doesn't have the authority to say yes or no to your service. So if you're speaking with them, there's literally no point. Okay, now if the owner passes you on to somebody else, for example, if the owner passes you on to the marketing director, for example, then you want to conduct a meeting because the owner is, you know, passed you on to them. If you're just reaching out though, always reach out to the direct owner, okay? Because as I say, they're the only ones with the authority to say yes or no to your service. Now, the second best e-commerce outreach method is Facebook groups. Now, this is a concept that I have discussed quite a few times on this channel, but trust me guys, you must leverage it. Facebook groups is honestly such an amazing way to generate clients, because you literally get inbound leads. And essentially what it consists of is you building a personal brand on Facebook. Okay, building a personal brand around your niche, right? So you run Facebook ads for e-commerce brands. So you want to build up a personal brand on Facebook surrounding that idea. And the way that you build up your personal brand, the way that you know, generate traffic, and the way that you get eyeballs onto your personal brand is by posting in relevant Facebook groups, just posting ridiculously valuable content in there. That's naturally going to get people to reach out to you, get people to look at what you're doing. And at that point, you can then go ahead and take them through the normal sales process that you would take any other lead through. Obviously, you want to always be making sure that you're changing it, because the dynamic of the situation is slightly different. you've not reached out to them, rather they've reached out to you. So you need to tailor your sales slightly, but for the most part, you want to take them through the exact same process. Really, at the end of the day, that is an amazing way to get clients on board. It's literally how I've got multiple of my clients. And in a previous video I posted on the channel, I think it's either the last one or the one before, I can't remember, I literally talk about how I stand on a 7,500 per month e-commerce client, and it was through the Facebook inbound lead method. Okay, so it's amazing outreach method, or really inbound method to get e-commerce clients. Now the third and final just best way to get e-commerce clients is through Loom outreach. So this needs to be done in a specific way, because if you don't do it in a correct way, then it's going to be a massive burden to you, and it's actually going to be better if you don't do it, right? Because if you, for example, if you send 15 to 30 minute Loom videos on the initial contact with e-commerce brands, you are going to be so inefficient, and it's actually not going to be effective. So what you want to be doing is sending short, quick videos on cold outreach at least, just to get the Ecomm brand, the owner of that Ecomm brand, interested, and to get them to reply back to you. And as I say, this is how it's going to be most efficient for you, because something that I don't often recommend doing cold Loom videos on the initial outreach, because you just don't know the level of intent that a prospect has, right? You don't know how interested they actually are in your service until they've either replied to you or opened your emails multiple times. Whatever it is, that's how you know the level of intent that they have. And so if you go ahead and spend 10, 20, 30 minutes sending them a Loom video and they're just not interested, then you're going to be wasting a lot of time. So as I say, you want to be making the Loom videos that you send on the cold outreach, on the first initial contact, very short, very quick, and very concise, and really just straight to the point. My name is X, I do X, Y, and Z. This is what I can see in your business. And here's, let's set up a call to discuss how we can kind of take this to the next level. Something like that. Very quick, short, and concise, and really just straight to the point. That way, you're gonna be able to reach out to a good amount of prospects, because really at the end of the day, outreach always is a numbers game. Obviously, each method requires a different amount of numbers, but at least by making short and concise Loom videos, you still get the personalized approach, you still get the personalized aspect of a normal Loom video, and you still get the reach as you do with cold email, because obviously you can reach out to a lot of people through cold email, whereas with Loom, as I say, you can't often reach out to as much. But if you keep the initial Loom video short, you keep it concise and straight to the point, then you still get the personalized approach of Looms, but you're also able to still reach out to a good amount of e-commerce brands to give you the highest chance possible of actually getting clients. So guys, I hope this video gave you a really clear understanding of just the 3 best Ecomm outreach methods, literally the only 3 outreach methods that I do for my own agency. Granted, I am moving into running ads for my own agency, but up until this point, I've only ever leveraged these 3 outreach methods, and they're all that I teach, because they are the best outreach methods for e-commerce. And when done right, obviously each method goes a lot more granular, and that's what we cover in the Quantum Agency program, at least just in the outreach section of it. When it's done right, it's literally unstoppable. And as I say, when it's done right, it's almost impossible for you to not get multiple clients through those channels. Again, I know this because I literally built my agency to multiple 6 figures only through these outreach methods, and all of my students in the Quantum Agency program are all getting their clients through these specific outreach methods. So as I say, they work, they're proven, and you guys should definitely start leveraging them for your own e-commerce agency. And with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.